Today in Irvine, California, from water parks to water polo, we've got your summer updates. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark in Irvine, California. First up, Obsidian Entertainment, a video game studio based in Irvine, known for role-playing games like Fallout New Vegas and The Outer Worlds, will lay off 52 employees as part of Microsoft's restructuring of its Xbox division. Microsoft, the tech company behind the Xbox console, is cutting about 1,600 roles across that division. Obsidian filed what's known as a WARN notice on July 6th, a federal notification required for mass layoffs, with cuts set to take effect September 4th. Industry watchers point to a so-called hardware crisis. Soaring component costs and slower console sales are squeezing budgets. Competitive pressure from Sony and Nintendo, makers of the PlayStation and Switch consoles, isn't helping. The Irvine facility will remain open, which is notable, although jobs across software design and operations are impacted. Bottom line, even popular studios like Obsidian aren't immune to industry shifts. Moving on. Wild Rivers Water Park at the Great Park, the city's sprawling sports and recreation complex, drew big crowds on July 18th as temperatures pushed into the 80s across Orange County. The park reopened in 2022 after more than a decade away and has quickly reclaimed its place as a nostalgic summer staple. Attractions include Pelican Plunge, a winding body slide, and Bora Bora Boomerango, a raft ride with a near-vertical wall that earns its name. Mark your calendar for July 25th, when the park hosts Christmas in July, a themed day with holiday music, photos with Santa, and seasonal activities. Sunscreen pairs surprisingly well with sleigh bells. For those comparing options, Knott's Soak City, a separate water park in Buena Park operated by Knott's Berry Farm, is also drawing plenty of heat beaters. All told, a day at Wild Rivers sounds like the perfect antidote to the summer heat. Let's pivot to the next story. On July 14th, Irvine's City Council voted to place a measure on the November ballot, asking voters whether to adopt ranked choice voting by 2028. Ranked choice voting, or RCV, is a system where voters rank candidates in order of preference, which can produce a majority winner without a separate runoff. The council is split. Mayor Larry Agren and others cited concerns over cost and potential voter confusion, while supporters including council members Betty Martinez-Franco and Melina Liu argue RCV can lower the temperature on campaigns, reduce negative ads, and limit spoiler effects. A key sticking point is price. With no state-certified RCV system currently in use for countywide administration, estimates are hazy and could exceed budget caps. If voters approve it in November, implementation would target 2028, which could redefine how Irvine's elections are conducted, but clarity on costs is crucial. Shifting gears. On July 16th, more than 120 people gathered at UC Irvine's Beckman Center for a panel on kids and technology in the age of artificial intelligence. UC Irvine is the region's public research university. The panel featured experts including Katie Salen-Teckenbosch, a professor in UCI's Department of Informatics, and Michael Preston, executive director of the Joan Gans Cooney Center at Sesame Workshop, a research group focused on children's learning. The conversation moved beyond tallying screen time and drilled into what kids are doing with screens. Generative AI can supply instant answers, and the panel warned that could crowd out imaginative play if adults aren't intentional about context and content. Nearby, the Los Angeles Unified School District recently rolled out stricter screen time guidance. Speakers suggested policies work best alongside open parent-child communication and clear expectations. There was also a call to hold tech companies more accountable for how products engage kids. The takeaway: striking the right balance in children's tech use is more important than ever in our digital age. All right, next topic. The South County Classic 7-on-7 passing tournament hits Mission Viejo High School today, July 18th, a summer showcase for Orange County High School football before pads go on in the fall. Expect storylines. Crean Lutheran, a private school in Irvine, will compete without 3 key players, including 2 with college commitments, putting pressure on seniors to step up. Laguna Beach heads in with new head coach John Shanahan, looking for a balanced effort on both sides. La Habra's wideouts face a test without top target Bryce Vasquez. Mater Dei, the perennial powerhouse from Santa Ana, aims to flash new talent. And El Dorado gets a stress test in a tough bracket to see which rising players can handle speed and spacing. It's a great showcase of young football talent gearing up for the big leagues. And in the pool, the USA Water Polo Junior Olympics, the largest youth water polo tournament in the world, run July 18 to 26 across Orange County, with finals at the William Willett Jr. Aquatics Center here in Irvine, the city's premier swim complex. The girls compete July 18 to 21, the boys July 23 to 26. Top seeds include clubs from Newport Beach and Mission Viejo. Some athletes will miss the event to represent Team USA at the Under-16 World Championships in Croatia, a trade-off most coaches will take. Willett remains fully operational and, looking ahead, is slated for a $42 million expansion through spring 2028 to add another competition pool, a splash pad, and more parking. Call it planning for many summers to come. And that's your report for today from the City Report with Dean Bark in Irvine, California. Have a great day and join us again tomorrow.